Oracle installation on Linux, how to software download Oracle Grid and database, configure hostname, change hostname, manual setup for kernel, Oracle database, pre-install 19c configurations. This is a window. So now we will go to our document. Here, the document. First, the beginner reference. If we want to download the software, we must have to go oraclebase.com. So I will deliver this document in description box, so don't worry, you can copy this link, and here we can see the Linux installation. So if you go 19c, because we will install the software 19c, yeah, Oracle database 19c, and then we will install this software in Oracle Linux. So we will select this one. So if we select this one, this is the installation process for this Linux 7. Here are the possible instructions, so you can follow these instructions for your reference. Here I will follow this reference. This is the software download link, edelivery.oracle.com. So you can download the software. If you don't have, just clicking on it, yeah, the page is in loading. You have to add an account or register this site. I already have, so just log in. We need to log in, so I logged in. Here we need to search the software. So Oracle database 19c here. So here we can see the possible install database software. I just select Oracle database 19c enterprise edition. Here the latest copy of this version edition, so 19.3. so we will select this one. After clicking on this, our software editing card, if we continue on card, this is the checkout phase. So here we can customize our download copy. We need only two software here: Oracle database 19.3 long term release and then grid infrastructure. So if we select this one, Oracle grid infrastructure and Oracle database 19.3 long term release, and after then we need to select the platform. So platform means our OS. Here we will select Linux 8664. You can download Microsoft also, and after then here we can see the possible size, and then we need to hit on continue button to download the copy. So next process you will follow, and then we will go back in our document. Here the VM already in running. So VM installation already mentioned in previous videos, so you can follow them, those videos. Now we will open the PuTTY for command base on this VM machine. Here we need to put the IP address. My IP address was set it on 192.168.1.10, and then we must have to select the SSH protocol, connection protocol. So after then open button. Here we can see the login screen. Here we will log in root and then password root. Here I just used Red Hat. So login successful. Now I will I cleared the screen. This is the document we should follow. The third option is change the hostname. So how do we change the hostname? To change the hostname, first we need to check the current hostname. Hostname, here we can see localhost dot local domain. So we will change this one. How do we change this one? If we go or search on Google how to set hostname on RACL7. This is the first link you can follow. Here the method one. So in this way we can change the hostname. So in the practical example I will explain in my video. So you also can follow that link for your reference. So here we need to write host name CTL status. This is the status current host configuration. Now we will change our host name CTL, and after then set host name, and after then we need to give the name of domain db167.rejawebs.com. After hitting on enter key, our hostname set it to db167 rejawebs.com. Here we can see localhost is still being showing in our command prompt. So if we want to see the changes, just switch user, then we can see that db167 instead of localhost. So our host name changes successfully. And now we need to ping. We can ping this db167. Here we can see db167 name or server not known. So how do we resolve this problem? We must have to configure the host file vi/etc/hosts. After hitting on enter key, we can see this screen. Here we need to add another line. If we go back to our document, so first you need to enable the insert option. Here we can see the insert option enabled. So here the first one is IP 192.168.110, and then hostname db167 rejawebs.com, then dba167. So after saving this one, clone X, our host file closed. Now we can ping db167. Here we can see the ping is now working. Our problem resolved. And after then, the next step is manual setup for kernel. So how do we manual set up the kernel? To set up the configuration, we need to go by using this command. This is the window or editor. We open this by using vi. This is now in insert mode. Here the possible lines. So you must have to copy this information and paste it here. I will deliver the document so you can copy very easily. And after saving this one, our kernel settings are now set it. So if we want to active the kernel settings, we must have to run this one /sbin/sysctl-p. Our kernel setting now completed. The last one is add the following lines to a file called this is Oracle recommended. So we will create two user Oracle and grid. So here the two configurations we added separately. I copying this file and this content and opening this one in Oracle database preinstall-19c.config. So this is the um, location. So here I just want to copy this one and paste this one. This is the Oracle and grid user content. So now we'll save one else. Our configuration saved successfully. So our first installation approach is done. So thank you so much.